Welcome to the knot of the week. So now I'm going to show you how to tie a clove hitch. Clove hitch is a really simple knot. We use it quite frequently. We usually use it on things that aren't quite as safety sensitive, such as fenders, just hanging fenders on the rail, or just tying off less critical things. It's a good knot when you want to just get something to stay in place. You wouldn't want your life to depend on this knot, though. So it's just more or less just a quick little knot to use just to hold something in place. It's not really good for holding a lot of strain or a lot of, or especially if there's a lot of movement. So, although it can hold up, it's just you don't want to use it on anything that your life is depending on. So anyway, clove hitch, usually you're tying it to a rail like this, or maybe a lifeline. So you got your bitter end, you take it up, basically one full turn around, but then you got to wrap it over top of itself. See how I crossed it over there? And then it comes up right here like so. That's a clove hitch. Really simple. Okay, now whenever we tie a clove hitch, we usually tie what we call a slippery clove hitch. And that is basically it's the same knot. Wrap it around, cross it, and then you don't pull the whole thing through, but just a bite, which is what we call when we put a little turn back in the line. You put the bite underneath, like so. The reason being is for that one, it's really easy to untie. When you want to untie it quickly, you just grab it, pull it undone. That's all it is. Now, if you find that kind of difficult, just do a little brain trick, okay? Where you cross it over in the middle. Now, get your brain to just pretend that is one line. You folded it in half and turned it into one line. You just put it through. That's all you're doing. Just make sure you don't pull too much of your bitter end through. You have enough hanging out that it's not going to slip through. You want enough loop over here so it doesn't come untied too easy. But you want to make it nice so you can just pull it and untie it. That's a clove hitch. Practice it, oriented in different ways at different angles. And see how many varieties of things you can tie it to. After a while, it'll become pretty easy. This is one of the easier knots, so I don't expect you to have too much difficulty.